How to become a YouTuber. So you want to become a YouTuber and you've been having some doubts because of one flaw that you may have or another. Hey, put all of that aside because nobody cares. But let's talk about how to be a YouTuber. So run along and get yourself a pen and paper, or better yet, you can save this video so that you can look at it at a later time so that you can follow the things that I'm going to say on this video, how you can become a YouTuber. Now, there are a lot of people that made New Year's resolutions in the beginning of 2025, and one of them is to start a YouTube channel and become a YouTuber. Whether that person is unemployed or they are employed and they want to use YouTube as an extra means of income or as a hobby or some kind of documenting of their lives or interests, hobbies, whatever the case might be, and they never got to it. Listen, we are now at the half mast of the year of 2025, and you can start a whole new resolution for the rest of the year. And let's revive that dream of you wanting to become a YouTuber. But you're not quite sure what does it take to be a YouTuber. So I am here to help you out how to be a YouTuber. So it all starts with you having a Gmail account. If you have a Gmail account, you automatically have a YouTube channel. The only thing that you have to do is to go to your YouTube app on your phone. If your phone did not come with the YouTube app, all you have to do is go to your Play Store or iStore and download it. And once it's downloaded, all you do, you click on top of that app, and then you go to the profile picture, and then you say my channel or your channel. Click on that and then just turn it on, and then you have a YouTube channel. Now you are ready to start posting videos on your channel. Now, to be a YouTuber, I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. It is difficult. It is the hardest job that you will ever have to do. Now, do you have 5 years to wait, be patient, and continuously and consistently upload videos on your channel? If you just heard the word, I have to do this for 5 years before I see any growth, and you feel like quitting, yeah, that means YouTube is not for you. But if you say, oh, I can do that, then definitely YouTube is for you, because it is a roller coaster ride. That's one thing I am going to tell you. Emotionally, mentally, physically, and also creatively, you are going to go through a lot of stress. Why? Because you are going towards the success that you want with your YouTube channel. Yes, a lot of people are successful. And by successful, I'm talking about they're making millions of dollars on YouTube. No, maybe not necessarily on YouTube itself, but the opportunities that your YouTube channel is going to bring to you. Maybe you might find a job as a presenter. Maybe you might even find a job as a producer. Maybe you might find a job as, goodness knows, whatever it is that you are going to do on your channel, and that might attract a certain brand to come and approach you and pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars, or even millions for that matter. You may even start your own brand or own company, sell products and things of that nature, and all comes up to the fact that you have a YouTube channel, and your YouTube channel opened all these doors for you. And that's how you need to see your YouTube channel, as a business opportunity. Now let's get to the nitty-gritties of becoming a YouTuber. Now you have started your own YouTube channel and you have 0 subscribers. Listen, every big and successful YouTuber were once in your position. 0 subscribers, but they needed to follow some few steps to get themselves to where they are today. And please listen attentively to these, because it also a roller coaster ride that is going to take you to your success. Now, there are 2 ways of becoming big or just remaining small on YouTube. It all going to depend with an idea. If you have an idea, remember idea, and if you're listening attentively, idea, it's singular, then you will grow on YouTube quite fast. Versus if you got 2 ideas or 3 ideas or 4 ideas, and then there's this thing called lady algorithm, who is very sensitive and also very unimpressed most of the time. And the only way to impress her is to have an idea, so that she has an idea to whom to promote your videos to, so that those people who are interested in the content, in the topic, or the niche that you are doing, to come and watch and subscribe, and then you grow, and you grow yourself a loyal community of people who will be rooting for your success. Now, going back to growing your channel, every milestone is going to be like pulling tooth without the proper medication, because just to get to 1 subscriber, yeah, it might really take weeks, sometimes even months, sometimes even years. With some other YouTube channels, you need to understand that no YouTube channel is the same. And I always say that channels on YouTube, they're like fingerprints. Like, there is no fingerprint that is the same to the next person. Even twins have, or identical twins have, their own fingerprints. So same goes with a YouTube channel. So don't think because other people's channels are growing faster and then you think yours is going to do the same. No, sometimes yours will grow faster, while other people that have been on YouTube, their channels are still struggling to gain some traction in terms of views and subscribers. And of course, making money on YouTube. Oftentimes, people quit after about 6 months doing YouTube. We don't see any traction with their channels, especially when it comes to money. Because some people come onto YouTube simply because they want to make money. And when they're seeing that the process is taking way too long, what do? They're like, this thing is too difficult. And then they leave. That is why I was saying earlier, do you have 5 years? If you have 5 years, then definitely YouTube is for you, because YouTube requires you to have persistence, resistance, and also tenacity. Other than that, well, you're wasting your time. So by the time you get to your first 1,000 subscribers, it will feel like, oh my goodness, I have been climbing Mount Everest for 1,000 years. Yeah, it's a metaphor. So there's nobody for 1,000 years. But here's the interesting part: when you are going through the difficulties of growing your YouTube channel, you are going to make mistakes. You are going to learn from those mistakes. You are going to improve how you present yourself and how you present the content that you are posting on your channel. And you are also going to learn other skills as well. You are going to acquire other skills, because becoming a YouTuber, especially in the early stages, you are a one-man show. You are a director, you're a producer, you're a script writer, you're an editor, you are a marketer of your channel. You are almost everything. And these are skills that you once never had. And suddenly now you have them. And some people, they take these skills, and you know what they do with them? They go and look for jobs in the entertainment industry, in the newsrooms, etc. and so on. And they do get these jobs. Why? Because they now acquired a skill of growing a channel, of a newsroom or something of that nature. Others, they even go as far as creating their own movies and becoming movie directors and movie producers, etc. and so on. So do you see how YouTube, without you realizing, it empowers you, and it also gives you opportunities to go out there into the big wide world and do the best that you can to make yourselves a comfortable life. And you know what is important while you are going through this roller coaster ride is for you to have fun. It's important that you have fun, because if you're not going to have fun on YouTube, you are definitely going to quit. Now, what am I talking about when I'm talking about having fun? While you are busy creating content, make sure that you are right in the mind. Your mental health needs to be on point. That is why exercising, drinking a lot of water, and also taking walks and talking to friends, and just forget about the content creation aspect of your life, you will come back rejuvenated. If you feel like you are being pressured, or you feel some kind of pressure, take a step back for a week or two, but make sure that you have lined up videos so that you do not miss out on your consistency and frequency, and also impressing Lady Algorithm. And in the process, you are going to be also making or building a loyal community of audience, again, that wants to see you succeed on YouTube. You know why? Because they are finding value in what you are posting for them. Going back to the idea, it's all well and good for you to have a YouTube channel and be a YouTuber. But if you don't have an idea, meaning if you don't have an idea of the audience that you want to target, you are wasting your time. You are going to find yourself adding all these other ideas that are going to slow down the growth of your channel. I spoke about Lady Algorithm. You must remember that YouTube is a search engine. Yeah, it's the second largest search engine after Google. So what do you do when you go on to Google or you go on a search engine? It's to search for a specific topic. Yeah. So if the specific topic, your channel's idea is finance, then people that want to know something about finance, they are going to come across your channel. But if you are a channel that does finance and it does vlogs and it does how to cook a stew, then the Lady Algorithm will be like, so where exactly do you want me to take these videos? What exactly is this all about? So Lady Algorithm does not have the patience to take a video or channel that is mixed masala, and then because she would not know to whom to promote these videos to, versus if you have a specific idea. Yeah, specific idea, because if you have that specific idea, she knows the audience that is interested in that idea. So it's very important that if you do add a second idea, that second idea is not too far off from your original idea. What do I mean by that? So let's say you decided that your YouTube channel is going to be about finance. So what is the closest idea to finance? Is it not maybe business finance, business, anything that is related to finances? Yeah, that way you are not too far off from the original idea. And if you want to add a third one, again, they must not be too far off from the original idea and the sub idea. And now the third idea, maybe this time around, you are talking about investments, or you are talking about insurance, or maybe you are talking about I don't know, something that has to do with finances, because under the finance umbrella, there are many subtopics that you can talk about. So I know there's a two school of thought when it comes to niching down. There's one group of people that say, don't niche down, just be a jack of all trade, because people, they don't want to come to a YouTube channel that is boring and only has one type of topics. And others are saying, like myself, have a niche, because if you have a niche, your YouTube channel has a chance of growing faster than a channel with too many niches. By too many is having more than one, and they're all far apart and different. So all that I'm saying to you is that even though having one niche can box you in, but it grows the channel faster. And once the channel does grow faster, this is when you can start introducing other niches or topics. You know why? Because you have built yourself a loyal community that does not mind to see you bringing in new topics, because yeah, they've been seeing your finance channel and you advising them how to save money or how to make money or how to invest money. But now they also want to know some other things that you are interested in. Maybe you're a motivational speaker, and then in your videos you get to motivate them and they enjoy that. But if you are going to do motivational speaking and finances, the algorithm will be, are you a motivational channel or are you a finance channel? And Lady Algorithm, like I said, she does not have the patience to be making guesses for you. So that is when your YouTube channel begins to grow slower. It's very important to understand that you have to create videos that people are going to search for the specific ideas or topics that you are discussing on your channel. Why? Because YouTube is a search engine. You need to understand that it is a search engine. And if you played your cards right, what do I mean by that? Your personality, your authenticity, your value proposition, as well as the way you engage with your community is going to determine how fast or slow your YouTube channel is going to grow. But above everything, your value proposition is important, which is also accompanied by your knowledge of the topics that you are going to be talking about on your YouTube channel. So let me make it easy for you to choose an idea. All right, remember, it is about the people, not about you, unfortunately. I know it's a YouTube channel, and so you're thinking, well, I'm going to tell them what they are interested in. No, it's the other way around. People have various interests, and you just have to serve that interest. Now, where is that interest come from? There are about 6 categories that you can choose one of a niche or idea for your YouTube channel. Now, what are these categories? There's entertainment. Now, entertainment, it is creation or content creation around gossip, like you have a gossip channel or comedy channel or skits or drama or true crime or something that is going to get people seated on their couches on a cold Sunday evening or afternoon, sipping their coffee, trying to keep warm, and then they turn on their YouTube channels on a big screen television and listen to either gossip or to listen to a true crime story or to laugh and do the comedies that you are going to be creating on your channel. And the second category, it is creation. Now, creation, it is where you are a creative person. And in most cases, it is people who create products like hair products, skincare products, or washing detergent products from scratch, showing their audience from the beginning to the end of the product making or creation, or maybe how they are crocheting a blanket for a baby shower and all that sort of stuff, or creating an entire car, and they will show you every single step of the way. And then you will also have relatability content. This is where you do vlogs that relate to people, or that inspires people, or that makes people live vicariously through you, or you do luxury content vlogs, somewhere where you are inspiring people to aspire to have the kind of lifestyle that you have. And I'm so sorry about the kids that are making noise outside. I tried to wait for them to go back into their homes, but hey, we have to continue because people want to be YouTubers. The 5th category, it is motivation. If you are a motivational person who motivates people not to give up, or whatever the case might be under motivation, then definitely this is something that you can do. This also includes personal development content. People eat up personal development content because people out there are always looking for an idea to improve themselves. And if you've got ideas on how people they can improve their lives or themselves, family, relationship, marriages, hey, that is definitely something for you to do. And then the 6th one, it is inspirational. Inspirational content, it is like telling a true story of what happened to you and how you gained strength from that ordeal or that experience. And then you're encouraging other people, or at least let other people be inspired to be exactly like you, not to give up. Just because you come from a difficult background does not mean that you have blockages to become whatever it is that you want. Those sort of content are also ate up by people because people are always looking for something that is going to inspire them. So now that you have these 6 categories, where do you fall? Where do you fall, or where is your interest? If you feel like, oh, I'm more of an entertainer and I like gossip, we are going to talk how you need to capture your audience to not only to watch, but also to subscribe and engage your content every time you post it. So if you are an expert in these 6 categories that I have mentioned, then what are you waiting for? Why don't you have a YouTube channel? I shudder every single time when I see a celebrity crying about homelessness, being broke, and asking for donations when there is YouTube. You have that expertise of being an actor, being behind cameras or in front of cameras, but you haven't picked up anything that you can actually do to make money with all of this available to each and every one of us. Come on, I know that I'm judging you, but I'm judging you at the same time. There is no excuse why you should be broke when there's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever it is that you can make money from. So here's a doozy. Once you have picked up one of the 6 categories, the hardest thing is to be yourself. Why? Because before you started your own YouTube channel, you've had other people that you've been looking up to, other YouTubers that had inspired you, and then you think because it's working for them, you need to act like them. No, 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 no. That's the biggest mistake you will ever make as a YouTuber. You've got to be yourself. You've got to be you. The only best competition to you is yourself. Nobody else. There can only be one Beyonce. Just like there can only be one you in the world. So be you. Take advantage of you. And then you present you to the people. You know why people grow on YouTube, on their YouTube channels? It's because people fall in love with you first. They fall in love with you and then they start following your content. If people are not going to fall in love with you, then what are you doing on YouTube? Because nobody is going to be watching your content. Or because you want to impress people by being somebody else, people can tell when you are being a fake. They can tell right through you that you are not being yourself. So be yourself. If you twang, twang. And if you have a very strong accent that is associated with your home language, hey, speak it. People don't care about all of that. As a matter of fact, people are intrigued by the way you speak. I get all these comments all the time. People say, oh, I love the way you speak. Yeah, and that is encouraging. Why? That means I am being myself and people are appreciating that. And then the another thing that you have to do once you have started all of these things, as a YouTuber, you need to set goals and milestones for yourself as well as your YouTube channel. Let's start with you. You started your YouTube channel, you know nothing about being in front of a camera, and you will be shy, you will do mistakes, you will flop, you will go arms, and you are going to forget, twist your tongue, bite your tongue, forget your name. All these things do happen, by the way. It happened to me in the beginning of my YouTube journey, and I actually had to ask myself, can I actually speak? Yeah, you can speak. It's because you are new and you have this strange thing in front of you that you have to look at, and you are alone in a room and you're talking by yourself. It does feel like you've gone a little bit crazy, but the outcome on the other side is that it's going to reach people that are going to appreciate you. So setting goals is important. Like you tell yourself, I'm starting my YouTube channel right now. In 3 months, I would like to see my first 100 subscribers. In 6 months, I would like to see my first 1,000 subscribers. In a year, I would like to find myself with my first 5,000 subscribers. How are you going to get there? Idea, being yourself, being tenacious, and definitely having value proposition for your audience that will keep them subscribing and subscribing and watching and watching. That is how you actually grow your channel, by setting goals and also milestones for yourself. And part of these goals and milestones is for you to improve something about your channel or about you. If you feel like your presenting skills are not up to par, then improve something, at least by 1%. And every time you upload a video, try to improve one thing so that people will get to see the differences about you as well as your content. And this is also including you knowing what your next video is going to be about under the niche that you have chosen. So it is not going to help you to have an idea now and then you set up and start speaking, and then when you are done and you post a video and people are like, okay, what did I just watch? I'll never get my time back from what I just watched. It is important for you to understand that it is about the audience. If you can understand that your channel, it is people's channel, not your channel, then it's going to be easier for you to impress Lady Algorithm. Because when you impress Lady Algorithm, the moment you post your video, she receives the video and then she understands, oh, I know exactly where to take this video to, because there's an audience that is interested in this type of topic, and then she promotes your video there, and then guess what you get in return? You get views, you get subscribers, you get engagement, and your channel gets to grow. Why your channel is growing? Because Lady Algorithm is now favoring you, and she's taking your videos to even a bigger crowd of people. Some of these people, they never heard about you or even interested in the topic that you are talking about, but because they like the way they see you presenting this particular topic, they may actually take an interest in that topic. And this is when you are actually meeting YouTube's number one goal. And YouTube's number one goal is for you to keep people longer on the platform. How do you keep people longer on the platform? If people are enjoying your content and then the video comes to an end and they're like, oh, is that it? Then you must have a playlist already prepared, and you show people the playlist that, okay, here's a playlist if you are interested in seeing more of my content, and then people just binge watch that content, just binge watching. And when people are binge watching that content, guess what happens? The Lady Algorithm is very happy, and that's when you see your channel literally blowing up to the stratosphere. And when it blows up to the stratosphere and you are not monetized, remember, for monetization to happen on your channel, meaning when ads are playing on your channel, is to meet two requirements. One is 1,000 subscribers. Second one is either you get 4,000 public watch hours on long form videos, or you get 10 million public views on your YouTube shorts within 90 days. And then you will see your channel just taking off. And then as a result, or the reward is you making tons of money from Google AdSense. Oh, in case you heard me say Google AdSense, yeah, YouTube belongs to Google. And so YouTubers are actually paid by Google, not YouTube itself. We are paid by Google, and that is why it's called Google AdSense, where your money comes from the ads that are played on your videos. So if your audience are going to react positively with each video that you are going to post, then you understood the assignment of YouTube. That number one goal that Lady Algorithm is impressed by. You keeping people longer on the platform. Same goes with your videos. When you create a video, you need to have a hook. You know, the first 30 seconds of your video is going to determine whether people are going to watch the entire video or not. So you better be on your A game the moment you turn on the record button. So a banger of a video is a video that is well structured. What do I mean by that? A video that is researched, a video that is scripted, a video that has some kind of logic and it is understandable to follow, then you definitely are going to grow on your channel. Let's also not forget a video that has a hook, where its first 30 seconds will determine whether people are going to stay longer on that video. And also, value proposition must be something that people have been searching for, because people watch a video for a long time from the beginning to the end when they are getting the value they've been searching for. And importantly, which is the second thing that impresses the Lady Algorithm, it is engagement. Your video must be engaging. What do I mean by that? When people are watching your video, they must feel some type of way while they are watching, and then which leads them to liking the video, to sharing the video, to leave a comment, and doing all of these important metrics that are going to grow your YouTube channel. Your videos must evoke a certain emotion, whether that emotion is of curiosity, fear, interest, intrigue, then you would have captured the audience. If your videos have no emotions that it evokes out of an audience, then you need to rethink your strategy with your content. But the most important emotion that people must feel is the emotion of satisfaction. When people are done watching your videos, how do they feel? Are they satisfied? Are they looking for more? You will see it in the comment section when people say, I am looking forward to more of your videos. And that is why they subscribe. And then you must also take the opportunity to tell people to subscribe to your channel. Why? Because you got more videos like this one. And then they'll be like, yeah, I want to see more. And that's when they will subscribe. And they'll click the bell notification so that every time you upload a video, they get notified. Remember when I spoke about when you choose entertainment and you choose gossip? Now, to gossip is an intriguing technique. You have to capture your audience. The way you present your gossip, you need to be dramatic, sensational. You also need to put some little spices, because why spoil a good story with facts, right? So you need to keep people engaged and also laughing at the same time. You are evoking so many emotions of people. Sometimes it will be emotions of anger. Why? Because the celebrity has done something atrocious to another favorite celebrity of yours, or to went and wrecked a marriage of some sort, and you have a certain prejudices against women or men that are home wreckers. And if you are a gossiper, you need to evoke that emotion, and that is how people are entertained, as well as sticking around for more gossip. So much so, you are going to see in your comment section people saying, oh, I love you. Oh, I love you so much. They are basically saying, I love the way you are presenting these gossip stories. Others will even make suggestions if they saw a story before you did and say, hey, did you see so-and-so has done something? Please do a story on that. That shows that you are doing it the right way. Imagine being a comedian, and then you go on stage and then you crack a joke. Why did the chicken cross the road? Oh, because it was a chicken. Who's going to laugh? Your joke is rigid, it's dry, and therefore people will click off way before the video is over. So if you are going to do gossip, you better keep people intrigued, interested, and evoking some emotions that are going to make new people that come onto your channel being like, who's this? I like him or her. And then they subscribe. But wait, we have gone way too far into this whole content creation thing without talking about something very important. How did the people start watching your videos to begin with? You see, it all starts with your thumbnail. If your thumbnail, that's basically the picture of the idea what your video is about. And if people don't know what this video is about, they continue to scroll. Now, a thumbnail is, of course, the interface of your video. So it's important that when you create a thumbnail, and I failed at this so dismally, I ended up giving up. And no, this is not an invitation to those of you who come into my comment section or write me emails saying, I create thumbnail. No, I'm not interested. Sorry, I'm not. I'm good. So it's important that you first, before you sit down and create a video, you design your thumbnail. You already have the idea what your video is going to be about. Now you need to have an idea how the thumbnail needs to look like and how to make it attractive when a person is scrolling on their homepage of the YouTube, and then they see your thumbnail. It involves colors, it involves the design, it involves the elements inside of the thumbnail as well. Too many stuff going on, it's too confusing for anybody to understand what your channel is about. If you're going to have too many images and too many words and all kinds of colors are going on that thumbnail, people are going to scroll. However, if the elements are no more than two, well, at most can be three, and then maybe the captions 2-3 words, then it gives a person an idea what the video is about. And if it intrigues them, they are going to click And this is all the stuff that we talked about so far will happen when they are watching. Those are the things that you must achieve: evoking emotions, engaging, them also walking away satisfied. And if you can achieve these three things, possibly more, that's when Lady Algorithm will smile at you and say, "My child, come here. You are my favorite." And then suddenly you see your YouTube channel growing. Just like food, before you eat with your eyes first, right? If the food is not appetizing, do you go ahead and eat it? No, you keep it moving and you go elsewhere. Same goes with video thumbnails. If people, they are seeing your thumbnails because they watch the video with the thumbnail first, and if they are not attracted to that thumbnail, sorry. Again, for a thumbnail to be clickable, meaning people, once they come across your thumbnail and they are curious, which is an emotion, yeah, you need to evoke emotions as well on the thumbnail. Either you evoke an emotion of fear, an emotion of anger, an emotion of don't disgust people because it's now against YouTube policies, an emotion of interest, an emotion of curiosity, then you would have captured the audience. Of course, you have to choose one of them, not all of them, or at least two of them, like fear and anger type of situation, where you are talking about how SARS or how IRS is going to start spying on your bank account. What? IRS is going to start spying in my bank account? Why? You see, number one, you are fearful and also angry at the same time, like my privacy is being invaded by IRS or SARS, as we call it here in South Africa. And then you would learn more in the video how. So you've got to look at the thumbnail as the soul of your video. If your video does not have a soul, or your thumbnail doesn't have a soul, people will keep scrolling. It's like a house without a book. It's soulless. And finally, so it's important that you keep your audience interested in the video once they've clicked the thumbnail. How do you do that? Yeah, like I said, you need to evoke emotions. Keep them watching, especially the first 30 seconds of your videos. That is why it's important for you not to swear in the first 30 seconds of your video, because you would have ruined, number one, the YouTube advertiser-friendly content policy. Don't swear in the first 30 seconds. Maybe inside the video, you can drop one or two bombshells of F's and B's, but not too often. One or two for expression. And the other thing as well, because of TikTok, Reels, Shorts, people have developed a short memory span of a goldfish. So you'll be creating long form videos, 10 minutes at most. Well, I would hope you'll go as far as 20 minutes, even an hour, and make more money as a result. But people's attention span is that of a goldfish. How do you keep people interested? Is by evoking emotions. It's also keeping them engaged with your videos. If you're still watching, thank you so much. So what does that mean? Please smash me that like button, because clearly you are enjoying what I am saying here. Secondly, subscribe, because I got more masterclasses like this one. And thirdly, please do me a big favor, leave a comment and let me know why you want to be a YouTuber. And finally, share the video. And then we go to this one thing as well that many people struggle with. And I say, listen, that is nothing for you to worry about. Editing. You know what? Once you start becoming a YouTuber and posting videos, you will find your own style of editing. You don't have to copy anybody else's, because everybody has a way of editing videos and they don't want to give up that secret, even in the programs that they create for you to buy. So it doesn't matter how you edit your videos. Your videos, as long as they are logical, easy to follow, satisfying, and doing all the things that we talked about in this video, then that is all good. You will find your own style of editing. Don't worry about that. Don't even stress about it. So the question is, do you still want to be a YouTuber?